You know, the fact is that Donald Trump and the Republicans have cultivated racists, bigots, misogynists, homophobes, and anti-Semites. But don't take my word for it. Here is Richard Spencer. He is the alt-right neo-Nazi leader who organized the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. He was on a show, and they asked him why Donald Trump will not disavow Kanye.
What do you think about Trump not disavowing, really, Fuentes this whole time?
He can't. I mean, look, he never really disavowed me. He never disavowed the alt-right. He never disavowed Charlottesville. I mean, he doesn't disavow his own people. He might disavow me now because I've been, anti-Trump for 5 years or whatever it is now, 4 years. He won't disavow his own people. I mean, that he does know who butters his bread. And so, yeah, he's not going to do it. He kind of, he said, I don't know who Nick Fuentes is, as MTG said, shortly after appearing at a Nick Fuentes concert or conference, rather, kind of like a concert. So, it was a deflection, you could say, but I don't think he's going to do it. And I think if he's forced to do it, it would ultimately be a weakness. I think any politician any Republican that's denouncing this stuff is going to lose. Am I still there?
Yeah, you're still there.
Okay. It's not showing up on any Republican that denounces Ye is going to lose because they're ultimately denouncing their own people.
That's right. You heard it from the horse's ass's mouth. Richard Spencer. Kanye appeared on Gavin McInnes's show. Gavin McInnes is the founder of the Proud Boys, and McInnes asked Kanye this week about his presidential campaign, his aspirations, and he was concerned that he didn't think Kanye was electable because he's so pro-Hitler.
Well, that's going to be a tough thing to institute. So you're president of the United States. The Hitler thing does not hurt your campaign.
It helps my campaign.
It helps my campaign. Then Kanye explained that America must be a Christian nation.
The main issue is that Christ is king. Christ is the true king of Israel. Christ is the king of all kings. If you don't believe in Jesus Christ, you are wrong. And anyone that doesn't believe in Jesus Christ should not be in control or in any influence to anything that America produces, be it media, technology, politics, farming, medicine, prisons. If you do not believe in Christ and you're not following Christ in the decisions that you make, you should have no influence on that.
Now, in a couple of months, Kanye will rehabilitate his image. He'll say he was having a psychiatric episode, a psychotic episode. However, let's listen to what a person says when they're having a psychotic episode.
The main issue is that Christ is king. Christ is the true king of Israel. Christ is the king of all kings. If you don't believe in Jesus Christ, you are wrong. And anyone that doesn't believe in Jesus Christ should not be in control or in any influence to anything that America produces, be it media, technology, politics, farming, medicine, prisons. If you do not believe in Christ and you're not following Christ in the decisions that you make, you should have no influence on that.
That would be somebody who is having a psychotic episode. And that's what he says. Something to keep in mind, Kari Lake ran for governor of Arizona, and she lost. She was on some religious talk show yesterday, and she had advice for herself and her supporters.
People can, for starters, pray. We really need God in this world. We need God in our hearts, in our homes, and in our country.
Thank you, Kari Lake. And then she added,
and I know God's making a big comeback in this country.
Yes, God is making a big comeback. It's kind of like the McConaissance, only bigger. Then she talked about Jesus as the father she never had.
And then I think about what God, our Father is doing. Imagine if your dad said to you, I have such great hope for you, and I believe in you so much that I'm going to put you in charge of something difficult. And that's what he's saying to us. He's saying, I've put you all here for these difficult times because I have such faith in you. I know how strong you are.
All this because her father hated her. We all have to go through this because her father was smart enough to recognize early on that Carrie Lake is a detestable human being and he hated her. And now we all have to listen to this nonsense.